Yo, Xander, what's up, bro? I mean, you, you locking doors? Would I get traded or something?
Nah, you're off, and you've been off for a few days now. Whatever it is, we can talk about it. But
What you mean, bro? I mean, is that why you bugging? Yo, bro, I'm fine. Let's go.
nah. Listen. Was editing footage earlier. Camera don't lie, bro. Like I'm seeing it. You know what I mean? Like it's coming through on the camera.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I know I shouldn't care, but for some reason,
Care about what?
if bragging were a stat the NBA tracked, MP would be all-time leader in quadruple doubles, points, assists, boast, and baloney. Zan, I've never even eaten bologna. And then he goes on to talk about, for all his talk about how great he is, how often does he show up against a contender? Bro,
Well,
he's always picking.
I can read it. I can read it, bro.
Stat padding?
Listen,
Really?
listen. This is Franco Lassie. This is where he lives. Why are you playing his game?
Because he has clout, bro. I mean, he can say whatever lie he wants and it's gonna reach millions. But it doesn't matter. Because tonight I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone.
And what does that mean?
That means that this is the best team we're facing this half of the season. We beat them and I play well. No one can say I was stat padding.
All right. That sounds like one bird, but I'm lost on the second one. What's the other?
That, yeah, that comes at the post-game press conference. I'm headed straight for Frank's big fat mouth.
All right. Let's share some of this energy with your fans out there, man. You ready?
I was born ready.
Onto our QK Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren is out there with Williams, and it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Utah, they've got MP. Markkanen is out there with Jalen Durham. Then there's Walker Kessler, and it's Bailey in at the shooting guard position. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
It's been a while since MP has been challenged to tally more assists than his opponents. How would you rate his progress so far?
MP has been doing a solid job of setting up his team. He's finding the scores in the post, on the wing, and if he keeps up this passing efficiency, or maybe even elevates to the next level, they'll continue to find success.
Now here's Williams. And it's sent back by Kessler. Holmgren with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break.
Boy, the aggressiveness from J-Dub. He earns that whistle.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Williams drops them both. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Stolen by Kessler. Good work there as it goes.
Kessler always looking to score down low. A nice finish inside.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. During the pass to Kessler. Kessler a screen on Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Holmgren.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's SGA. Averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always a factor.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Here's Wallace following the basket by MP. Sims kicks to SGA. Again, the Thunder score.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that three-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
MP against Wallace. Back to MP. And taken away by Wallace. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Oh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Williams. Last game he had 28 points. Oklahoma City moving it around. No good on the 3. Utah trailing here. Duran with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Thunder have gone 3-of-7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And so, MP will bring it up for the Jazz. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now, here's MP. 7 points in the game. On the top of the key. Bailey with the ball. MP deciding where to go with it. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Kessler with the buckets.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
Now here's Wallace. Still yet to score. Holmgren wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Keontae George, who's checked in for the Jazz. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here is MP. He's got 9. Into the lane. And the dunk by MP.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on MP. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Duren a screen. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen by George. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Thunder trailing by 8. Williams up on top. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Holmgren can't hit. Holmgren's gone 1 of 3 on the night. MP passes to Markkanen. Markkanen sets the pick for MP. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Holmgren outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by MP. Here he goes. And MP throws it down.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over MP. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. To halt the run, and it's blocked.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Hendricks, good. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He added 43 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Outside for George. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Down by 15. It's Dort on the wing. Mitchell left side. It's good from long range.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so it's Utah enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed.
Unbelievable move by MP.
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Thunder trailing by 14. Pass to Dort. Back to Mitchell. Dort with a screen for Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good. Mitchell's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. MP passes to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
Pass to Holmgren. Mitchell outside. Now Dort. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Stolen by Kessler. MP left side. Stolen by Dort. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now here's Holmgren. Hits it from three-point range. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
MP passes to Kessler.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's a screen. Here's MP. He gets that one. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Our late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Tries the spin move with the step back. Dort finds Holmgren. Dort misses. Utah leading by 16. Kessler the screen. MP passes to Kessler. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 12 points for him.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Mitchell against George. Holmgren in the corner. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Kessler the screen. MP's on the move.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
Well, MP not going to waste a transition opportunity.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Oklahoma City. 19-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
MP passes to Kessler. SGA on the wing. On the wing, Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Dort. And the rejection by MP. Duren with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to MP. There's the lob to Duren. And taken away by Wallace. 4-on-3 as they bring it up. Oh, that's blocked. MP outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Duren. And then for Oklahoma City, Waters is checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Dort. Mitchell wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 3 assists tonight. Jazz leading by 16. Markkanen a screen on Wallace. Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's see some of the numbers here for Keontae George.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Free throw good, MP.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Zhang's checked in. Thunder trailing by 18. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace, and it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Zhang.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
MP passes to Bailey. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, MP. Wallace covering. Kicks it out to MP. Markkanen a screen on Wallace. Here's MP. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Waters is checked in, and it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. On the wing, Mitchell. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 4 assists in the game. Utah leading by 16. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's MP. Hendricks, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Hendricks has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Williams. Tanked in off the glass.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
MP inside. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 34.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Here's SGA. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on MP.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now. Gets to the free throw line.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Sims is checked in. And it's Holmgren in for Mitchell. Larkin in a screen on Williams. MP inside. He's against Williams.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Holmgren outside. MP against SGA. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
To the paint, it's tipped. 36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. There's a good screen. Driving inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Ace Bailey.
Listen, Jalen Williams does not mind a little contact on the offensive end.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Kyle Filipowski's checked in for the Jazz. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Mitchell, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Here's Sims. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Sims has got it back down to single digits for the Thunder.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
MP getting it done for the Jazz. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll return shortly.
It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, being at the top of your respective conference has got to be a good feeling. Right, fellas?
A very good feeling, Ernie. And you always want to be sending a message out.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Jazz.
This has been a weight room.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
Jazz leading by 9. They've got Walker Kessler. MP out there with Bailey. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. It's the group right now for Utah.
How about MP showing some toughness there? He's setting the contact on the way up.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Well, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Down low, here's Holmgren. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The drive by MP. And Kessler throws it down.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lauri Markkanen. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
I think my favorite thing about Jalen Williams is just how much you can tell his love for the game. It's on display nightly. He puts in the work, and he gets the results.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance now to see where teams stand in the early stages of the NBA Cup.
And a lot can still change before we get to the knockout round. But one thing we know at this point, this competition has really added some excitement to the regular season since it started.
SGA surveying the defense. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Sims, averaging 13 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Foul. 6. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. MP right side. Right through contact. MP.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
SGA against MP. It's good. Sims has got his second basket of the night.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
That's where a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by SGA. And that one goes out of bounds. So the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Kessler setting the pick for MP. Deflects the pass, and Kessler throws it down.
Well, a big night for the big man, Walker Kessler, playing with tremendous confidence.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by MP. Gilgeous-Alexander. Utah with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Kessler, the screen. Here's MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 43 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
Dort against MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Joe. No good on the triple. Jazz leading by 17. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Bailey.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Kessler. Bailey passes to MP. with 1 on the clock. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So the Thunder 5 right now. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Mason Wallace is out there with Mitchell, and it's Water. For Oklahoma City, Sims is checked in, and it's Holmgren in for Dort. Here's MP. Going inside, and Kessler throws it down.
He can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Wallace outside. Williams kicks to Holmgren. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Duren with a screen on Wallace. There's the lob to Duren. Oh, Gilgeous-Alexander slams it down.
So this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Kessler, screen on Wallace. MP outside. Kessler setting the pick for MP. Oh, what a play inside.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Trailing by 17. From outside, a three-pointer. Good.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Now Markkanen. Duren with a screen on Wallace. Here's Duren, and he jams it in.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, the 9-foot shot, MP with the rebound. Duren with a screen on SGA. Here's Kessler, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Duren a screen. And Duren slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Utah.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Inside. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
6-second difference between shot and game plan.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Jang dishes to Barnes. Back to Jang. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Oh, 100%. It's not that I'm surprised or anything, but it always feels good to drop 30 or more. It doesn't mean much if you lose, though, but if you win, now that's the best feeling in the world. And that feeling never gets old.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Yep.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And so long, everyone.
MP,
Stress me. Yeah, stress me.
All right. MP, I'm wondering.
My bad, bro. Where's Olassie? Olassie, how about you ask one? Where you at, Frank?
All right, I got one for you.
Yep.
A big effort from you against a big team. It's nice to see for once. How hungry were you guys to get this win?
How hungry? Tough to say. We don't track that stat. Too hungry to be satisfied by baloney. I know that. Oh, what's wrong, Frank? Nothing? Okay, well, obviously, we're happy to get the win. They're a terrific team over there. But we can't be satisfied. Plenty of more season left, plenty of games to be played. It feels good to take down a shark, though. Hard to fill up on minnows. Right, Frank?
You're a sardine, Frank.
MP,
right here.
Right here.
Back here, MP.
I have one I
a good
think you'll
one for
like.
you.